Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 16 of this Euro Truck Simulator to Save. I am the Custard Prophet and we're back here doing this career mode save. We're currently sitting just outside of Verona and we're going to be taking some cars all the way from Verona to Montpellier where we've been before. We've got to go and pick those cars up first. That'll be the first leg of the journey, which is going to take us on, I think, on quite interesting bit of road, so we'll have a look at that. We've got lots to talk about in today's episode, so let's get on and we'll move forward and we'll see how things are. We also get to see the city of Verona and look at this beautiful part of Italy that we are sitting in at the minute. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think we might have a lake just down the road. Let's move on a little bit further forward, and I will we'll see whether we can find that lake. So here we go. Just turning the corner, and you can kind of see it just behind. No, that's a building. Shit. We'll leave that one out. But yeah, some absolutely splendid, looks like there's a bit of rain just behind, but some absolutely splendid weather. The end of the... Oh, here we go. Here we go. There is a lake here, wouldn't you know it. It's absolutely stunning here. There was a signpost down here for Lake something or other, just north of Verona. But look at what this is. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I know where this is. Well, I know where it is, but I think I've seen this stuff before. But what an excellent start to this this drive. We've had lots of interesting driving in northern Italy. We've picked up a few towns already, or a few cities already, after dropping off our load of, what was it, wood shavings, wasn't it, to Turin, and then we sort of we'll show you where we went from then. But we've stuck in northern Italy, done some kind of relatively high value jobs, and as you can see, we've got 120 grand in the bank. We're working towards getting our first base where we can actually post drivers, so that would be 180k that we need to get hold of to do that. But before we get there, we need to go to we need to get to Verona. We need to do this job, which is going to be £27,000, which is, and this is the thing that we're doing today, this is our highest ever contract that we've done. And look over there, is that the city of Verona that we can see in the distance? Isn't that pretty? Look at that on the look at that up there on the hillside. As we come over the motorway here, we've been on this motorway, but we've not seen that before, and I think that is Verona. I know very little about Verona, but that looks pretty cool. As we break our way into the back there, we've got some question marks to pick up, we've got some cars to pick up, and we are in 1.48. The new update has happened. And one of the things that's updated, as well as Germany, and we are going to go over to Germany and do some driving around Germany just to have a look at some of those new cities that have been updated, is car transporters, and that is what we're taking today. So we're going to have a look at these new car transporters. God, it's a maze back here. Okay. We have our truck that we've got to take. Bloody hell, how do we get this out of here? Right, we'll hook her up, and then we'll try and get it out of here. Let's have a look at this first of all, though, because this has been reworked. So what do we think about that? There's some impressive looking, isn't it? That is a pretty nice truck, really. Let's hook her up though. Right, we're all hooked up. So it's not the easiest way out of here. Why on earth would they put it in a place like this? Lunatics. Anyway. We'll take it out. We just about missed the corners there. And right here? No, here it is. Right, okay. Okay, right. we will drive out of Verona. Oh, yeah. We'll go this way so I don't crash the truck. Oh dear. Good start. Yeah, and I'll see you in a second. Well, actually, let's just marvel in how pretty Verona is looking, because this is one of the more impressive cities that I've seen in this game. Look at the clock tower there. Is that a clock tower? I don't know. I think we just avoided crashing into that. But yeah, very, very pretty. No photo opportunities here, which is, I'm not sure they have those in. I think that's my right of way, isn't it? I don't know. We want to go right here, really? I don't know if I trust myself. Yeah, we've avoided him. Okay, see you in a bit. Let's just quickly show you the route. And so this is where we're going. We're out of Verona now. We're going to be driving towards Milan. Again, around Milan. We've done a lot of circuits around Milan. Down to Genoa on this road, which we have travelled on. There's some really nice... this is a really nice bit of road. If I'm remembering. No, this is the really nice bit of road. If you've not been on that, have a little look at that. It's really good. Down into France, so we go past Nice. We travel past Marseille. We should be able to pick up Nice. It looks like we're travelling straight through it, and then we take the A7 all the way towards Lyon, but we take a left off towards Montpellier. So there's some nice bit of driving there, lots and lots to look at. So let's drive on a bit, and then I'll see you in a bit, and we'll talk about some of the bits and pieces that I wasn't able to respond to in the last few episodes because they were all pre-recorded. See you then. Okay, folks, we are going to take a fairly early sleep. I think it's 6:37. We've got 11 hours to go, 513 miles to go, but we are looking on the tired side all right at the start here, so we are going to sort of pull off here just after we've got on the motorway. We'll take the opportunity to have a sleep. Now, one of the reasons that obviously we're doing this is to get the garage, however you say it, because we want to start actually having a little fleet of trucks rather than anything else. And that's what the first thing I'm going to try and do. So one of the questions as we sleep here, one of the things that I wanted to ask, big thank you to those folks who said you can do a double sleep, but only do it when you're doing an external contract, which this one is. Yeah, big thank you to Sam Cattell and Nerdy Nana for that information. And that means you will be able to, if I do it again, we will be able to come back the next day and we'll have a bright new day. And it doesn't really matter about the external contracts because those are done in real world time, whereas the freight contracts are done in game time. So if you double sleep there, you'd be in a bit of trouble because you'd probably be late. Right, off we go. Looking good. We might need petrol at some point, or gas at some point in the future. Probably not the immediate future, but before we reach our destination, perhaps. Do we just pick it up now? We could just pick it up now, couldn't we? And then we don't need to worry about anything. That seems like a sensible thing to do. So we got was it 117 grand in the bank. fill this up. There we go. Just over £1,000. That should come out of the bank now. Nice. Interestingly, as we're just coming out of it, I accidentally put the hazards on. And I didn't do that. That was by pressing both indicators, which was a little bit annoying. Anyway, I could get rid of that by pressing the hazard button, which is F. So off we go. 505 miles to go. 11 hours 7 minutes. A long way to go. Trying to get to that 180,000 euros. That's what we're going to be doing in the next few episodes. We're indicating just for you, Joe. Yeah. Yeah. Right, there we go. We're on cruise control. We're not really going anywhere for a second. So, yeah, as well as the car transporters, which have been upgraded, and we can see that here. Looking that. Looking good. We've also had a rework of certain German cities. So we have, I think there's 4 or 5 cities that have been improved. Those include, I've got them listed here, I'll try and read those and talk through this. Hamburg, Vincent, which I've never heard of, Travemund, Kiel and Rostock. But there's also the Feldbinder factory, which I know nothing about, but that seems like some place which would be kind of cool to visit at some point. So I'd love to hear, for those of you who have looked around Germany, what did you think of it? What did you make of Germany? How have the improvements affected things, if at all? Have you noticed anything? How much better are they? I'd love to hear from you about whether those upgrades to those German cities have improved. And it's not just the cities, but the surrounding countryside as well. And looking at it, the majority of these seem to be in the north. So here we go. We're just going past. I think this is Milan's airport on the right here. There we go. You see a plane taking off just there. So I've already done this route. Kind of like this. Yeah. Looking forward to going through Germany, and I think we'll probably try and do that sooner rather than later, so we can explore some of these cities that have been improved. But I couldn't turn down the car transporter, and also this massive contract of €28,000, which would be very nice to add to our burgeoning amount of money in our bank account at the minute. Okay, folks, we are currently looking at the map. We are currently just about ready to turn off this road down towards Genoa. This is a road, as I say, that we have already travelled on. Just to quickly overview what we've done after our trip down to Turin from Zurich. We took some live cattle from Turin down to Genoa, which is just over 10 grand, and some further live cattle from Genoa to Verona. So that's pretty exciting. So we're going to be going all the way past Genoa on a sort of route we've already just travelled, and then going on some roads right next to the coast that we've never travelled on before. So that should be exciting. Hopefully we'll see a fair bit, but I'm going to do a bit more driving, or a fair amount more driving now. We're turning off here, and then we'll come back possibly as we breach the French border. I think we can go a distance unless we see something cool. So see you in a minute. So just taking a little bit of a detour here, so we can pick up Milan, and also there's a question mark just on the outskirts of Milan. We're not going into Milan fully, but we have just got the city, so we'll be able to take contracts from there in the quick jobs menu, which is potentially important. So here we go. Just on the right here is our question mark. Not sure what it is, but might be important. And we see downtown Milan down the bottom there. Can't actually see the lights. There we go. That was a bit of interesting driving from the Mr. AI, and looks like a Scania factory. Okay, well that's good. I'm pretty sure we've already picked up a Scania dealer in the past. We're going to take a right here when we can. Okay, so detour taken. We picked up Milan. Got another Scania dealership. There's nothing more to be gained in Milan, so we'll I'll see you when we're back on the road, heading off to towards the French border. There's a nice bit of road here where the road completely divides both directions of the road, sort of going through completely different. The left side there through a tunnel, and we've got this winding, zigging, zagging road here on the right side, which is kind of cool. I've done this journey already, but you can see here up ahead we've got, don't know what that is. Looks a bit of a mountain peak up there. As we come down, look at this. I mean, it's pretty impressive impressive stuff here. We're off towards Genoa, so I think we've got some fairly complex bit of road here that we just got to make sure we're on the right one. So we're staying on this right side. Here we go. Genoa and Nisa, another place we've not been. Just, I mean, it's tough driving. It's fun driving, but it's tough driving. And we join up with this road here, which I guess is kind of the accompanying road from the other side, or something. I don't know. Thanks for the people who, as we take a nice little screenshot. Thanks for the people who Zane and Megatron Inception, who highlighted in the photo button in the menu. There was a settings section, and you can do a bunch of things, including changing the time of day to make it look as snazzy as possible. So yeah, that's good. Also, oh, that's adjusting the light. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so, which is pretty cool. There's some apps, I've got to say, Northern Italy, I have been blown away by. There's been some amazing drives. Almost every road I've been on is just spectacular. I really, really am enjoying Northern Italy. More so than many other places I've been, which is surprising, because I haven't seen a lot of the game yet. Still much to go, but Northern Italy is really, it's doing it for me, I have to say. Love to have your opinion on what you've found when driving around Northern Italy. Were you kind of blown away by it? I mean, every road has got some sort of spectacular vista on it somewhere, which is really nice. So we're going just driving past Genoa here, and we'll be shortly going on roads that I thought that we'd not been on, but that seems to suggest otherwise. Ah, right, okay. So we will be very soon. So we're going to be heading into the French border soon. So I'll see you when we cross over into the French border. One of the things that I didn't realise until very recently is that you don't have to go through the tolls marked with the little green areas. You can go through the telepass as well, which kind of automatically does it, which seems a much easier way to kind of pay the tolls rather than having to kind of click enter all the time. Didn't realise that until I saw. I saw Zilla doing that. I thought, what the heck is he doing? But yeah, it was fine as long as the toll booth is open. I found that's all you need to do. And look at this beautiful drive into the evening of Friday. No, the evening of Thursday. We'll obviously be sleeping again, I think, before we go into the next. Yeah, we'll be sleeping again before we get to the next or the final destination. But we're going to drive a little bit further on, and as we go through these sort of tunnel after tunnel after tunnel. We're right by the coast as well here. This is gorgeous. I don't think we're in France just yet, but I don't think we're far away from the French border. I've not done this drive again, but if anyone has done this drive, I'd love to hear if it's kind of this tunnely. And yeah, I'm not seeing anything on the map. I don't think it was. So Nice is 63 kilometres away. And we're just kind of working our way through these kind of cliffs on the left. Huge mountains in front of us. Got seascapes here and there. We've got, looks like a town just on the left side. Look at this. It's absolutely amazingly good looking, this is. Right, folks, we have about 3 hours 40 minutes to go, 172 miles. We have slept again. It is 10 a.m. on Friday. In game time, it's 6:33 in the evening on no, 7:42. I don't know what that. No, it's 6. Right, I know what's going on. It's 6:37 in the morning. We're going to be getting there at 10, just past 10 o'clock on Friday, which isn't too far away. We've got yet another toll ahead of us. We've gone through so many since we've been in France, but you know, it is the way of the world. We'll have to let this guy in, and we're going to see if we can just go through this barrierless toll. There we go, easy times. So I wanted to kind of highlight the something that came out of a previous episode, which I hadn't managed to say anything about, because I thought it was kind of some cool trivia that Don Elton had left. It was on that video where we were doing the Volvo Lovers Guide. Jesus H Christ! Oh my! we've seen an accident, folks. Great. That was the worst possible place for that to occur. I mean, that bus pretty much brought it on himself. Yeah, if you're not too busy, guys, if you're not too busy, what the heck? There's an accident just behind you as well. If you've managed to drop an aeroplane, well done. Well done. Maybe if you fancy, you know, a real trucker delivering your cargo, you know, come and let me know, and I can manage it. Anyway, that was exciting. I didn't expect that. But yeah, so we were delivering Volvo trucks from Linköping, from Gothenburg all the way through to Turku, and on the way there we went past Linköping, and what I noticed there was there were a bunch of planes on the side of the road as we went past Linköping, and I asked you, as we see the train just going the bridge, that's a nice touch, I asked you what on earth that was all about, because I had no idea. And yeah, thank you, Don Elton, who did mention this. I'll put it up on screen. So those were put up in 1987 for the 700th year anniversary of Linköping, and no, is that 700? No, 200th year anniversary of was it it's either Linköping or Saab being in Linköping. I haven't got it up, unfortunately, at the minute, but I will clarify that as well, as you'll be able to see it in the comments. I want to be Ah, no, 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 no. God, that was fun. I just went out of the my mouse sometimes does that, and I just went out of the game. That's really annoying, and I couldn't get back in. So, yes, we've had a crash. Oh, what's that done to the trailer? That's bloody knackered the trailer up, hasn't it? Right, here we go. Yeah, look at that. 7% damage on the cabin, which is, yeah, it's about 3.5 grand's worth of damage on the truck. Thank you, mouse, for that. That was not my fault. Yes, all I could see there is suddenly chucked me out into OBS. So I could see what's going on, but I couldn't do anything. I couldn't remember how to quickly get back. Panic set in. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway, yeah, that happens. I think I might have to change my mouse pretty soon, because it's happening more and more often, and that's no good when you're travelling. You've got fragile cars on the back. You don't want that to happen. But yeah, anyway, we were talking about those planes, and yeah, Saab put up 3 aircraft to in sort of commemoration of that, and they've put up some more since. But yeah, that's the reason they're there. So it's an anniversary, a sort of a pretty long anniversary of 200 years, not 700 years. Where are we going? This is correct. Yeah, so that's what that was all about. As we go over this fabulous. What is this? Oh, it's just some weird junction, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, so here we are in Montpellier. Looking a hell of a lot warmer here than where we've just been, in the middle of the Alps. Right then, so here we go, navigating this. Oh Christ. What's that? What did I crash with? What did I crash into there? Because I'm not sure I know. Oh, unless there was a car on the inside. Oh dear me. All the way down to 112,000. It's been a bit of a disastrous drive, although I don't feel I've done too much wrong, other than that rather senseless crash there. Okay, let's make a big old turn. We've made a pig's ear of this far too many times. Okay, why have I not picked that one up? Right, there we go. Right, where does it actually want that to be? Okay, let's just have a play with this for now. So, just to make life a little bit harder, they've got some stuff down there already, but how impossible is this? Could we do a little bit of, I think we could perhaps come round here, down around here. You might not have seen my attempt earlier on. Oh no, this is just squeeze round there. And where's our trailer? I don't think our trailer's anywhere where we want it to be. It's sort of pointing out, not really in the direction that. Let me just straighten all of this up, and we'll see whether we can actually back this bad boy up. See you in a second. Right, we have lined this up more or less perfectly, haven't we? Come on. Want it just turning slightly to the right. Like that. Like that. I'll straighten it up. It's done. It's done. Look at this. Oh, oh, wow. 627 miles. There was a bit of a damage issue there. We got £26,000 out of that. Over 1,500 XP. Yeah, things could have gone a little bit better than they did, but I blame other slightly so 1.7% damage penalty. It's not too bad, is it? We'll see. Let's have a look what that does to us. We are up there on 1,308. We're up there on 139,000 pounds. We are going to have to fix the truck. Yes, we know that. It was about £4,000 worth of damage to fix the truck. So yeah, that's expensive. But we are getting towards that 180,000. So let's have a look at the jobs that we could potentially take from here in the future. We're looking for big, long jobs, potentially towards Germany. The best job we've got here is actually a job all the way into Germany to Nuremberg, taking some neon. 9 tons of neon gas through to Nuremberg, and then we could potentially go up to some of these cities. So that may be a possible £31,000. That would be a really good job. Alternatively, we could go up to Nantes. That doesn't really feel that great. This is a trip to Innsbruck. I don't know why that's such a big deal. We're probably not going to do those today anyway, so it's probably more likely to be one of these, perhaps. Into Spain. Stuttgart. That's a pretty nice one. Into Germany. Not that sort of pricey in terms of what we're getting, but we don't want to go towards. No, it's all the wrong way. Mannheim, we can't do that one yet. So lots of potential jobs out there, and because I'm going to do this in the future, there'll be other jobs that have become available. But we will be moving towards Germany, I think, to have a look at some of those upgraded cities in the in the 1.48 update. So hopefully, I may even do a job up to something like this, and then we kind of go into one of those cities with the next job. That might be the thing that we do. So in that way, we'll be moving infinitely towards that target. And when we get that, let me know in the comments what do I have to do about getting a new garage. So do I need to go to a city and physically go to the city and buy it there, one that I've already been to, or can I do it remotely? Let me know. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Please, if you're new to the channel, enjoying the series, please subscribe to the channel. That's much appreciated. Big thank you to all of those channel members. And if you want to be a channel member, make sure you hit the join button below. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.